Hi, Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for October 2017 by Ama. Please remember to also listen for your rising sign and your moon sign, because if your sun sign doesn't make sense to you, most likely your messages for that month are coming in for you through your rising sign and your moon sign. To schedule a private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may also visit my website, amalightworker.com. I have already uploaded on Vimeo, for those of you who are interested, a whole new reading for each and every sign of the zodiac. And in these new readings, I'm also incorporating energy clearing, and I'm also sending to you Reiki healing. You will find the link for that if you click right here in the show more description box. You are also going to find another link right down here. The other link will take you to the special videos that I made, a 6 months projection based on the influences of the eclipses. These eclipses that already occurred were very powerful, and they are still influencing, and their influence will last for 6 months. To discover how these influences will affect the next 6 months of your life, again, click in the second link right down here below. The Jupiter special videos will be uploaded on vimeo.com once I finish each and every sign. I am still working on those videos for you. In October 10, that was yesterday, 2017, going into November 2018, Jupiter, the planet of good luck and fortune, will be transiting. Therefore, it will affect you in a particular area of your life for the next 13 months. And I am working on making those special videos for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If you like my videos, subscribe. And remember to turn on the notification button, the little bell icon right next to the subscribe button right down here. This way you will be notified immediately when I upload special videos. And remember that from time to time I also do live streaming. For this reading, I opened 5 cards, and I'm doing a tarot spread called The Key of Life. The general feelings that I'm picking up for Pisces have to do with a financial situation, maybe a little bit of hesitation when it comes to spending money, or in regards to your financial resources, having to change something that maybe you are planning for it step by step, having to adjust and accommodate new changes, legal proceedings or immigration proceedings. For some of you, it may not necessarily be, it could be a challenging month. For some of you, having to deal with also some sort of feeling hurt, sensitive, or a breakup or a disappointment of some sort. And also experiencing at the same time a re-establishment of a situation, of a re-establishment of justice and balance in a situation that didn't feel just to you or wasn't balanced. So it has both sides this month for you. Now let's break it down one by one. First card in the position of what happened in the past that may still be influencing you or may still be influencing your future. You have the Knight of Pentacles. The meaning of it is slow, cautious, feels a reserve to take action, wisdom to work hard, a person who has a deep plan step by step. And maybe you need to make changes to this plan, or a step-by-step plan or course of action may be needed or required. And it also means that sometimes you may be taking certain situations more seriously than you should. If it represents a person in your life, usually it represents a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. Now allow me to tune in. This way I can listen to what the messages are through this card. What does it mean for you? Certain contracts, agreements, things that you have in motion financially may not necessarily work out exactly how you planned them. For some of you, this may be in relation to overspending in the past, and now the bills are coming in. Uh, Payments that you are meant to receive, maybe you did not calculate the taxes being taken off, or a commission, or the proper percentage, or what is your fair share. You may have some surprise expenses that you may need to deal with. Many of you need to be very cautious about how you proceed with money, your income, any contracts or agreements about money and finances, even if it is about you entering some sort of a business partnership with another person or a company. You may be dealing with a lot of banking issues this month. Could be like little glitches or technical stuff with banking or online banking, but for some reason I do many of you addressing concerns with your banking, financial transactions. So you may have some surprises about, as I said, certain expenses or bills that may be suddenly showing up for you. And that's why many of you will be more aware of how you spend your money. The next card that you have is the Judgment, representing your present current situation. To me, it means, what do you think about this? How do you feel about this? What's the proclamation? So it means that you keep getting the same results because you keep doing over and over the same set of action, the same course of action. Therefore, change is needed. You need to figure out what course of action, what details, what is it that you need to change. This way, you get a much more desired outcome. But this card also represents improvement. Every time that you get this card, it also means that if you are struggling with anything, it also means that you are also going to see improvement in this situation, improved conditions to a situation that is going on with you right now. It also means beneficial help, personal relationships, and it also could be news, information, details, intel, insights that could help to improve your present current situation. So allow me to tune in and let me feel, or let me hear the messages for you. This has to deal with a family condition that in some ways, in the past or currently right now, situations or extreme conditions, extreme situations forced you to relocate, forced you to kind of be estranged from family members. Certain situations that seems to be a little bit forced or very extreme that kind of force you to go in a certain direction. Your feelings around that, you are still steering these feelings around that. It doesn't matter how long ago this occurrence happened. Is it fresh or is it an old one? For some of you, you may still be in legal proceedings pending, maybe in regards to a child's custody, workers' compensation, another family related matter. You may be hearing news, you may be getting news, information, insight, intel, and that is going to change your whole perspective. Something that you are doing or working on that you thought that you are doing properly, it may turn out that maybe you made some errors or mistake that you weren't aware of it because you didn't have the proper insight or the proper information, and you may have to redo or correct errors or correct something. And for many of you, they're talking about adjusting your thinking to your new situation, going with the flow, going with the change, and change may actually be good for many of you. I also keep getting that some Pisceans may feel the urge and the need. Maybe you want to change your physical appearance. Maybe you need to change your future by you simply focusing in a different aspect of yourself, a different aspect of your self-esteem, your self-confidence. Your approach needs to change. You may be changing the goal, maybe, or your goals, your vision. You're going to be developing kind of by accident, or kind of one thing is going to lead to another thing, and you may end up broadening a talent that you have, a skill that you have, broadening the knowledge that you have on something. This could also be about deepening the psychic ability that you have, your own intuition. Everybody has intuition and a creative force, a creative energy. You are going to end up deepening this skill or this talent that you may have, or going deeper and deeper in developing further something that you are passionate about. And something that you are passionate about is not just, something you do for your leisure time or your hobby. This could also maybe about your family life, deepening that, trying to adjust it, make it better, finding a way to balance it. Or it could also be balancing a friendship or a relationship. You may be feeling like, or you may be feeling more in touch or in tune with things that you need to change, and you feel the urge to change them. Could be personal matters, could be things that you need to change in a relationship. You may be feeling also more ready or getting ready to create steadier relationships if in your life you have experienced the lack of long-term steady relationships. You may be receiving a final decision from courts, a judge, a legal system. You may be the one deciding to close a legal case, to close the legality of the situation, but something will be very final. The next card that you have is the Emperor. It falls in the position of the near future. To me, it represents a male figure. Could be a father or a father-like figure, like a grandfather, a teacher, a mentor, an uncle, a great great uncle. This could also be someone who crossed over. This may also be one of your male spirit guides showing up in this reading for you. It also represents, it means someone or something with change or alter your life or a direction you thought you were going. And it could also be about changes in a partnership or in a relationship, and the possibility of entering a partnership or a new relationship. So a new partnership or a new relationship. So now allow me to tune in. This way I can figure out why this card showed up in this reading for you. If you were looking for a teacher, a mentor, a coach, this mentor will be showing up for you. This could be a psychologist, this could be a spiritual healer, this could be a teacher who's going to teach you about a subject that you are very interested on. The person that you are looking for will show up for you. You may be needing financial advice. You may need someone to sort out your taxes or the legality of a situation, family counseling for some of you. Whoever this person is, it will show up for you. And for some of you, this will be a surprise because maybe you didn't think of hiring someone, consulting someone, or maybe you don't think that you need a teacher or a mentor or a coach. If you are dealing with a competition or preparing for a competition, you may be successful. They are not necessarily talking about you ending up in the first place, but you achieving a significant amount of success due to something that you are going to enter as a competition. This could be like teamwork, may not necessarily be like you competing with someone in a sport or in another setting. But they are also talking about some of you may feel the spirit of competition, or you may be feeling like you are competing with another person to gain the favors or the attention of somebody else, gaining their love, their attention, their sympathy, their love. And for some of you, you may also feel like all this time or recently you have been feeling like you are racing with time. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the right time, or things happened before you are ready and prepared, like racing against time. Changes that are up to you, they need to start with you. Whether it is your feelings, your thought, your perspective, your take, even when it comes to you realizing how you contribute to certain situations in your life. Not everything in your life or whatever is happening right now is part of the destiny, it's part of other people or other situation causing trouble or bringing blessings to you. You have to take a more active and proactive understanding and action to what is your fair share in you making your destiny. I hope that made sense to some of you. This is also a father figure for some of you, or a father-like figure for some of you that crossed over, and you may still need to kind of come to an acceptance, an understanding, have some sort of a closure with this person's crossing, this person's passing. And again, they are not talking about the timing of this, how long ago this happened, how far away that happened, or how fresh it is. It is still about the grieving part that still comes with it, and some sort of a deeper perspective and a deeper understanding. Maybe if not particularly about this father figure crossing over, maybe generally about the phenomena of birth, death, other realms, communication, and the higher power. The next card that you have is the Three of Swords, falls in the position of advice, and to me it means heartache, heartbreak, pain, hurt from love relationships, friendships. Could be also representing the death of an idea or the death of a project. Now allow me to tune in and let me figure out what does this mean, because so far this is the only card that is kind of negative in this reading. And remember, I am just the messenger. They're talking for some of you about things of the past that are still emotionally influencing you, or still hurts, a divorce that you had in the past, or a major breakup. And for some of you, it is about a job situation, the way how you quit, or the way how you were let go, or the way how that job ended. Maybe your boss was unfair to you, and maybe you struggled a little bit with that job situation, because now you may be a little bit more aware and even afraid that a similar circumstance could be happening again. But it feels like in the past, maybe not everyone recognize your talent, recognize your efforts right away. Even though you were working hard, people either had misconceptions about you, or you simply didn't get the rewards for the work that you did, for your time, efforts, and persistence. Emotionally, there will be at least one person, the relationship that you have with one person, that needs to be, or maybe you need to focus on the relationship with this particular person to make it more balanced, to give it a fresh energy. This could be a love relationship, this could be a marriage. Some of you need to have a more balanced marriage, a more romantic marriage. Um, so it is about the bond that you have with someone, but at the same time, sometimes loving someone also hurts. It's one of those things that we all have to go through in any relationship or in any marriages. So this could be about you maybe feeling more sensitive or more vulnerable than you usually are in your relationship or in your marriage. And this may not necessarily be a bad thing. You may just be feeling more in touch with your feelings than before. That means that feeling the passions more strongly, but at the same time feeling certain words that could be hurtful to you more so than usual. Okay, so it could simply be as easy as that. You are transitioning, you are transforming, you are maturing. Therefore, all of these emotional stir-ups and feeling more in touch with all kinds of feeling is only a part of that. Because I also hear that someone may try to rain in your parade, but the situation will turn around, and eventually you will get what you deserve, but you need to believe that you deserve it. A lot of what you are going to manifest, it's up to the level of your self-esteem and confidence. The next card that you have is the Justice card in the position of how to keep and maintain balance. To me, it means dealing with courts, the legal system, being rewarded through the courts or the legal system. It also means a new opportunity or a new beginning. Problems of the past or problems that stemmed from the past. They have to do with the business, family, or money and finances. Could be kind of returning or could be testing you again, and you may need to address these issues again. And if this doesn't make sense to you, for the purpose of the general reading, I'm also going to say that it means being rewarded for your persistence, hard work, so achieving some results, bringing results or achieving rewards. The rewards for some of you will be coming from work projects. It feels like some of you are completing one stage of your work and now initiating a new stage of your work. You may be completing one project, one task, and now getting ready and preparing to take on maybe a new role in your work or take a new project or a new task. But for some of you, I keep getting this transition that have to do with work. This could be for some of you either working more from home, figuring out a way that is more practical for you, sometimes working from your office, sometimes working from your home. For some reason, I also keep getting freelance work for some of you Pisceans, but I also keep getting an important writing, an important article that you may be assigned on, and it may be coming as a surprise for you. Maybe you're a freelancer, maybe a magazine, a newspaper may approach you about the possibility of assigning you to write about a particular topic or to send you on duty. You may end up writing an article. Some of you Pisceans may be having questions or desires about either moving in a different country or traveling internationally. Therefore, you may be asking questions or preparing for this to happen because I keep getting you asking questions about immigration, and somebody is giving you answers or information about immigration related questions. For some of you, you have questions about a major transaction or a major purchasing. This could be your personal purchase. This could be the company's purchasing something. So you may be involved with a cost. You may be involved with a shipping. You may be involved with getting the right deal. So major purchases maybe on behalf of your company. If there is anything in your life when you felt forgotten, maybe you felt like destiny forgot you, maybe you felt like people are not always fair to you, or you always have to work hard because the first impression that people have toward you usually is not a good one. Therefore, you have to work twice as other people to kind of gain their trust, their confidence. So maybe initially you give the wrong impression. So that will now start to be more balanced. And you're going to notice that people maybe accept you easily, but also you are going to be making acquaintances and hanging out with new people, new groups of people with whom you are going to easily connect. For some of you, they are talking about romance in the workplace. And for other Pisceans, they are talking about reestablishing a better sense of balance in your marriage, provided that the two of you are really working to improve your marriage or a relationship that to you feels like a marriage, like a marriage like relationship. So I'm going to give it at that. Hard work, but balance and justice will be established, and you are going to sense in different ways that justice being reestablished in a situation that didn't feel fair or just to you. If there is anything that needs to be clarified, things that you are aware of, things that you may not be aware of, gossip, secrets, truth, secrecy, that will all come to light. Now, allow me to give you your Akashic Records messages. I open them with a special prayer, and I do close them with a special prayer. After that, I write down all the information that was shown to me. Email me for a private reading at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website, amalightworker.com. Click in the links down here below. They're going to take you to a whole new reading for your sign. Some of you need to know about job security or a steady job. And for most Pisceans, there is the promise of a steady job or a steady income ahead. For some of you, they showed me new projects, new stuff that you are working on. This could be, home projects. This could be stuff in regards to your home and your residence, or even working from home. You may also do work about a foundation, an organization related to helping about a cause you believe in or helping people in need. I keep getting for some Pisceans that you are going to put your time and your effort, and you may be helping or volunteering or helping again with a party, a fundraiser, a conference, a meeting, lectures. You may be offering your you may offer your time and your services. You may still be in the last part of the emotional closure that you need. This emotional closure could be from a divorce. It doesn't matter how long ago the divorce happened, a week ago or a year ago or years ago. From a loss that you experienced, even if it was financial loss, for something troublesome that happened. Again, you may still be in the last stages of trying to get over it, of processing these emotions. Some of you may feel more ready to start dating again, or to start being in a relationship again, or to put yourself out there again, whatever that means for you. It could also be like maybe you had to take some time off and you didn't work, so now you are ready to go start working again. Whatever going back out there again means for you. A possible transfer was shown to me. So a possible transfer, home, like moving home, transferring office or jobs, financial transfers and transaction, transferring a deed, transferring legal rights and responsibilities, transferring a file or a dossier or a case to you. For other Pisceans, it was about regaining something that you lost. This could be regaining legal rights to something or your children or someone, child custody, government assistance, job compensation, unemployment benefits, health benefits. So not everything is worth fighting for. So you have to be very smart and you have to choose wisely what is worth putting your time, your energy, what is worth fighting for. Leave me a message down here below. I hope that made sense to some of you. Remember to also check out your rising sign or your moon sign. Email me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, or contact me through my website, amalightworker.com. I wish you a good day. Have a great month ahead of you. I will see you soon in the next videos. Don't forget to click right down here below if you'd like to know more about your predictions for this sign. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.